So, welcome back everybody to Web Gaming Central. This is the SimCity solo region, and this is video episode, I should say, 27. Now, let's make one quick note. This is post update 2.0. So, you are seeing update 2.0 right now. This is the electronic city. I decided to load this city up. Why? I have no idea. But what I'm going to do... Oh, did we start? We did start this. I forgot. This is ready to go. So actually, this city of mine is going to supply this. Not with TVs yet, but we are going to go with the metal and alloy. So we're going to get that going. In some of these other cities too. But you know, I really don't want to jump around like that. So let me go ahead and get back to where we were working on the airport, which is exactly what we were doing. Let's jump back to that point in the game. Now, what I will say too, guys, I was reading the comments and wow, did I make a big blunder. I understand. You guys definitely made me aware of that. Thank you so much for that. But I misconstrued the two great works because it was so etched in my brain about the fuel, not crude oil, when it comes to, or when it as it relates to the Space Center. So what I did, so genius. Oh, this does work when you're offline. Anyway, crude oil is working, but I actually need to go back to that city to fix that. So, what was the problem here? It was a water issue, wasn't it? Which is now fixed. Right, because I fixed it. But we're going to look at some of these updates too, by the way. But before we do that, let me just go ahead and load this and stop my oil or fuel production and just go with the crude oil being sent over to the airport. So let's stop the fuel production. That's a big oversight, but nonetheless, we caught it. You caught it. Now I caught it. Let's shut this down. Close. Let's close it. Alright, now this doesn't need any more crude oil. And instead, this is still set to use locally. Yes, it is. This is set to the same thing. Awesome. So there you have it, guys. We are actually sending it to here. Now the next thing that I need to do is also, right, because I was thinking about actually supplying the water here, and I still want to do that. I don't have the funds right now, but we're gonna get there. Let's see. That has a ton. So really don't necessarily need this, but I'm gonna build it anyway because I don't want the water to run out. So I'm gonna actually produce both, or build both. So let's keep this going. Actually, I'm gonna let one of these sell off to the and you know what, not yet, because I'm not sure how much supply we're gonna actually have by the time this is all over, and we need to make sure we have enough to supply that airport. But we have a positive cash flow, so we can actually build it up that way. What I'm going to do is just extend the road this way and then down that way. Don't necessarily need to connect it, so I won't, but would have preferred to, but it's okay. We're going to build this. We actually have enough right now to do that. And these are cheap to maintain, so it's really all good in the neighborhood. That's where we want to put it. And then subsequently I will place this sewage treatment plant right here. So apparently we have a lot of water now, and I'm going to, of course, pull on this water at the other city. So everything is still moving in cheetah speed, but let's, I hope a fire breaks out, because I want to see if the fire station, that was one of my biggest pet peeves, if it works. So let's keep an eye on that. If the fire breaks out, or more than one, actually I need to bulldoze a few things. Uh-oh. Whoa, homeless folks. There's rubble here. We have homeless. Do we have fire? Do we have fire? I really want to see it in action. But, yeah, because now each fire truck will go to a separate fire if there are more than one. And that, my friends, is a great thing. But I want to see it in action to confirm that it is so. Okay, apparently they don't have enough shopping, or they're not content. Who were the ones that weren't content? These guys. So apparently they don't have enough of the lower ones. You know what? That's kind of mean for me to put it there. And let's, well, you know, there's really nowhere else to put it. So I'm going to put it there. Or there. Or there. But for now, let's come out of there. Did we get a fire? Did we get a fire? New fire. Well, anyway, guys, I tell you what, I'm excited because at first I thought I wasn't going to be able to put this video up for you today, but I decided to stay up a little bit later than I usually do to make sure I get this video out to you, so I hope you like it. Either way, still, you know, it's funny, guys, and I don't know if you believe me, but I still love this game just as much as I did when it came out, and it still is like one of my favorite games to play, period, hands down. I know there's problems with it, but this update should have fixed a lot of those problems. Whoa, actually we have health problems. And how much you want to bet? It's capacity. Yes, almost reached capacity. And to think I was just about to buy the oh, I put it there. And to think I was just about to buy the sewage treatment plant. Haha. Not quite yet. It's like a ton of sewage treatment, but that's okay. The more the better. And apparently our police station is just the pits. Don't we have a full content? No, we don't. Let's take a look. A little closer look. So, one more setback. Alright. Just gotta make sure these guys are fully staffed. Well, what do you know? We have a fire. Is it just one or two? And of course they put the fire out before I could see, but it was just one fire, so it doesn't really make a difference. Wouldn't be able to see the effect. Guys, it's so funny because I sat here and wasted so much time trying to build a oil refinery when we didn't even need it. But you know what? It's okay because truthfully I can sell the oil to the global market. But I will leave this closed because I don't want to produce anymore. Yeah, that should be done. They're not moving, which is good. But they should come and get this, which will pay me wonderfully. Question is, I may not even need to power it up. Let's actually see. You know, and I don't see a truck, so maybe it does need to be powered in order for the, not powered, I'm sorry, filled with employees. Clearly that is the case. So you have to, has to be, well, I know that, people. It has to be staffed in order to export my fuel. And why are they coming here? There we go. It's working. They come pick up the goods. And how many do they pick? I think 1,000, 500 or 1,000, 1,000 probably. And he goes all the way through the tunnel to come back around and get it. Excellent. Yeah, that's, yep, 1,000. And we got enough money for our sewage treatment plant. But that's good because now they're going to pay us 3. Wow. Wow, that was great. We get a lot of money from fuel. Once we staff up that, so actually it wasn't a waste to build this, because once we staff up the, or fill up the airport, we're going to actually export the rest and fuel instead of crude oil. So that is a good thing, and we can make up quite a bit of cash. Crime, how does crime have the upper hand? Come on, guys, get a grip. Police officials. All right, let's take a look again. 28, so it's moving, it's moving. We have a long way to go, and I'm not entirely sure we have enough, but I think 2 months on both of those, which equals 4 months of fuel, it should be enough. I really do. Here's the next question, though. Should I produce metal? But then again, let's take a look at the city. What's under this city? Do we have any of this other stuff? Yes, we do. At least we know it's an option, as long as we don't, you know, because it's gonna be there. That doesn't run out unless you start pulling on it. On the other hand, our fuel, which looks, you know, like it's not dried up, but then again, no, right in there, it's getting dried up. Wow. So the next thing we can do, though, with this, if we do run into trouble where we're running out, we can really rearrange these roads here and then build some of the pumping jacks or oil wells on these areas then to pull that, which would be great. It would be awesome, in fact. Let's take a look at this one over here. Yeah, this is drying up, but we can, I don't know what we can do over here. It looks like there's a slope, but we'll try everything we can to take advantage of that. Yes, we will. Okay. Anyway, we have enough to build our sewage treatment plant, because I just don't want this to run out of water. I'm going to put it right there. For now, that's good. I know, guys, you don't want that there. I'm going to put one of these guys there. And that should do it for now. I don't see why we should do it. Now, actually, with that being said, I'm going to stop pulling from the region. There we go. Same with that. Power, though, we are going to pull on. And speaking of power, yeah, whoa. Are we? Actually, we're going to stop doing that, too, because we don't need it. Let's go back to the region. Stop purchasing that. And now we're going to actually travel a little bit to our tourism city to see if we can actually see the difference with the water, and then maybe I can get rid of some of those water towers. So solving two problems at once while we, you know, supply this airport. Now the next thing, you know, I'm starting to think, shoot, for our smelting operation, I may have to do things one at a time, because I think our workhorse city is going to in fact be where we just came from, our oil city. That city, once the oil finishes being sent to the airport, maybe we can then import the not necessarily, I think it's coal or ore, and then supply a smelting operation there. But I think that's a little more complicated than I just made it sound. So we'll see. We'll take a look and see, without a doubt. Let's see here. I want to just see the water, if there is. Yes. But then again, can I shut these off? $38. That's gonna go down more. It's gonna pick it up though. So now 17 and a half. Oh, bye. You know, I'm going to also use that as a safety net and that as a safety net. Let's come back. Eyeball the water, and it's better. Is this off? That's off. Didn't we build like 50,000 of these? Let's see. Yes, in fact we have. I'm gonna leave these up though, because as of right now, taking those guys offline would actually put us back in the hole. So I'm gonna leave it alone and take a look at this. Yes, see, that's good. Had a good backup solution. We probably won't have to ever worry about the pipes backing up. It was moving very well. Now, not so much. And it's funny because we get paid for extending our service, our police services, which is pretty cool. And make pretty good money though in this city, especially once I start running events. But anyway, let's get back to our airport production. I'm gonna jump over to Wastetown Flats. Okay, so here we are, and let's take a look at a few things here. What I wanted to, what was on my mind, guys, what I wanted to share with you is that I'm still working on the my playlist, not playlist, but my schedule for videos being uploaded to the channel, and I just wanted to let you guys in on the fact that I may be increasing the output of these videos, but of course something else is going to have to take a back seat as a result. I am going to try to refrain from getting rid of any series because I like playing all the games that I'm playing right now, but I'm going to pull back on maybe one or two of them. And I know every series right now has 3 days. We're going to cut back on one or two, like I mentioned, and we're going to increase this series. Probably going to keep the sandbox series the way it is, or cut that one down by one day, and we'll see. But I'm going to actually put up an updated one. But right now I'm really trying to be meticulous with that because I don't want to keep changing unless we're introducing a new series and one is dying out, or not so much dying out, but ending. Hate to say dying out because not dying out, but ending. For example, with the Anno series, we will end that one after we finish building up our empire. Once we finish the city in Cities XL, we're going to stop there as it is right now. Of course, everything is subject to change, but or is open to change. But those two, I do know that's the plan right now. The Civilization 5, we're going to be playing that for a while. Empire Total War is generally a longer type game. Not necessarily, it depends. Once we reach year 1799, that's the end of that. But yeah, and I don't want to waste this whole video talking about it, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. This is what I was worried about, importing it. What, it's expensive. And that is why it's slow going. So what I am going to have to do is find another source of production in this city. And why is this city having trouble with crime? You would think maybe because we're overextended, maybe? This is fully upgraded. Indeed it is. And no need for jail cells. This one is not necessarily fully upgraded, but yeah. Anyway, not gonna worry too much about that. It's okay for a little crime to linger here. Not a big issue. We have another building that wants to be destroyed. Okay, so here again we're focusing on the metal and whoa, no, get out of there. We're focusing on the alloy and the metal, but like I was just saying, I want to focus on possibly bring it, but see, that's gonna take some work. Do we have the headquarters here? We don't. But let me think for a second, because what we can do, we you know, let's get this headquarters, because if we get the metals headquarters, then we can eventually get this, which can produce both alloy and metal for us. It produces both. But then my next question is, you know, if we do that, we're still gonna need to import. But then again, we'll be only importing. No, we won't need to. Yeah, we'll need to import ore. But we have coal, and of course these guys are stuffed because these guys aren't. Those are not getting out. And how much you want to bet? It is due to traffic. And that's exactly what it's due to. But yeah, that's a truck coming to give me a payment for it. Okay, well, we'll see. Let's pick up the simulation. Try not to waste any time. And the thing is, I really want to get this airport up, and because of the whole situation with the update today, I couldn't hold to my promise of letting the simulation run while, you know, this is really literally the first time I jumped into the game all day, or was able to jump into the game all day. So that is the reason why that has happened the way it has. just to give you guys a heads up, these things are still full. Okay. Alright. And see, that's the thing. I really need to get a smelting operation. I see they've updated. No, that normally was that way. I need to get a headquarters here. I want to get a headquarters here. And where can I put it? Where it doesn't have to bulldoze anything. It's interesting. Because we're going to need all that income. So I'm not interested at all in bulldozing any of these buildings. But wow, yeah, no, I really can't afford to do that. So if I'm going to do this, I'm gonna have to find another way, because I again just cannot in all consciousness do that. Oh man, but I have to find a way to do it. Let's slow down time for a second, because I think it will be in our best interest to do that. But of course, then we really invite our traffic problems. Oh, let's see. Alright. Oh, can I test it? Yes. He's worried about that fire. And there was a fire truck that just came back. Normally they would just kind of focus on one area. Alright, not to get sidetracked. I really need to find a spot for this. Yikes. And the reason why I'm trying to be so careful, guys, is because shoot. And of course I wait till they take the money out of there. But that's okay, because we're actually right at another payment, so I can place it still. Alright, so I'm gonna put it here, and I'm sure it's gonna hit our pocket. Let's go with it. Yeah, hit the pocket just a little bit. It's not terribly bad, but bad enough, bad enough. Let's go ahead and place this. So we're going to try to do this smelting operation. And with the smelting operation, I'm going to build a road back through here, which is probably, and that, you know what, then again, I didn't want to build that thing there, because that would have been road. Of course there's a worker shortage, because I just bulldozed some homes there. Great me. I don't even have enough simoleons to build a road. That's awesome. Speed up the simulation. Let's do that. Worker shortage. Hopefully some workers will come in and fill the voids. We hope. We hope. It's gonna be well, no, it shouldn't be a while, because we have, you know, why? Oh, why aren't these trucks getting here? Let's take a look at that, because that's confusing to me. Okay, we have one coming. Did I see another one out there? No, just, well, yes, 1 and 2. It's amazing it takes so long for them to get here. Alright, let me go ahead and make that road before those imports take my cash. So when the time comes, I need to actually test this out, because I need to make sure there's enough room in there. Just want to test. Okay, there's enough room for that, so I'm pretty sure to be enough room for that. Good. That'll be where we place our smelting operation there. Now, as far as the next building that I'll need for the smelting operation, I think we need this. Yeah, the smelting division, and that's a pretty sizable building. Shoot. Let's hope we can place it somewhere in here too and fit both buildings. Crossing our fingers. Yeah, yes, we are going to have to cross our fingers. Okay, so apparently this problem has been worked out a tad. Good. So let's jump over. Well, whoa, what was that? What was that? Fire. Hazmat fires. Well, we have a hazmat division. And yes, you guys see it? No, I'm sorry. That was the other airport. And of course, they completely... We have 7 of these buildings, and this is all due to no places to ship freight. That is solvable, and we will need to solve that. And that's because they didn't have any jobs. Now, that's highly interesting to me because on one hand it says we have no workers, but those folks were looking for jobs. Awesome. Now, it's funny that they say there's no freight, but I have like 4 of these things sitting here, and not the smaller ones, the bigger ones. That's amazing. No places to ship freight. And these places need workers. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we just have to let it, work on its own here. But our profits have hit a very steep low there. Let's see, what is our tax rate? Let's tax the low as well. No need to treat anyone unfairly, but I decided to give them a tax break since they, are the main citizen here, as you can see. So by taxing them, I really put myself into a good amount of cash. Wow, 500,000 Sims in our region. Okay, that's a good hourly rate. You know what? I think it's time to. Well, no, I'm a little scared to do that. That would solve the problem, but as I mentioned when I first made this city, I don't want to upgrade the roads because I really don't want a tall city in this city. So I'm going to stick by that because I think this city looks very nice as it is. I don't really want super tall buildings here, as most all my other cities have it, except that one, of course. But Tourism City is pretty tall. Electronic City is definitely tall. Absolutely, probably the tallest building, or has the most tall buildings. But then even my Gambling City, which, by the way, we need to go take a look at because that's, wow, guys, we're full on the crude oil. That's cool. That's cool. That was quick. No way. It seems weird how some cities, like you go here, it's full. I go over here, it's not quite full yet. But we're gonna actually take a trip to the Casino City, guys. And I know we need to work on getting that metals operation going so we can get those goods over to the airport. And we are going to do that. But I just wanted to quickly take a look at the Casino City and see. I think I have to bulldoze the casino first, though, before any effect takes place. So let's see. Okay, we're going to open it. Well, actually, we're going to bulldoze it. Which sucks, by the way. Whoa, do we really have a power problem? Let's go look at the region. We shouldn't have a power problem. Just make sure we're buying from everybody. Just power. So I'll tell you what, let's get a small power solution before we go. So many challenges, but you gotta love it though. You have to love it. I'm gonna place it. Wow, I really don't know where to place it because, well, look at there. Traffic or pollution is blowing in the right direction. So just temporarily, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And hopefully that solves the problem because our whole city is unpowered. Speed up time. And in the process, wow, that hourly profit is freaking ridiculous. I love it though. So all this stuff is not working because it wasn't powered. Yeah, I know. And let's test out the fire station and see how that's working. Don't we have more than one? No, we don't. Wow. There's this will be a true test, won't it? Whoa. In case you guys forgot, there was an arsonist here. Yeah, he went a little crazy. He definitely went a little crazy. Okay, so let's rebuild that sleek casino. How much did that cost me? 140. So we just, man, I wonder why they made it that you have to bulldoze it. Now my next question becomes, do we have to bulldoze that one? I'm hoping that is a no. Both of those are doing well though, by the way. Yeah, no, that's ready to go. Out of money. So a little nice city here though we have. Alright, almost there, and we can plop down this one again. That hourly rate is incredible. I'm just really curious as to what that's from, because you know what, it's definitely from the income and the fact that I was buying all of the services from the region, and I think that's still part of what it is. What was that just came out? Whoa. Oh, is that because we're, yes it is. We have our own yes we do. It's more than enough recycling bins too. Let's take a look at the airport. And it's showing full here too. Oh, I love it. Well guys, 1 down, 2 to go. That's pretty cool in my book. Let's see here. Come on, almost ready, almost ready. Actually, let's get it ready. Alright, so alright, I'm gonna forego the yeah, we gotta have the rooms. Oh, let's pick up the speed on that there. I'm gonna forego building the rooms just yet. Definitely want to get this down though. Well, maybe 1, but how much is that? 7,000, huh? Yeah, now our profits are coming down. Let's take a look and see why. Well, city specialization, that's exactly why. Which is this building. It's costing us negative 3,000 simoleons. Incredible. But that changes as its profit goes up, apparently. And that's what we're hoping happens. One of those. We're going to take it one step at a time and see if we can turn this city or this thing around piece by piece, because that's making pretty good profit. This is making a decent profit. This is now going down once again rapidly, which by the way, but we're still making enough profit from the other ones to offset. If I needed to raise taxes I could, but this is just getting worse. Why do I have a feeling it's because of the hotel? I tell you what, I think we need to... No, that's definitely not taking anything away from us. Wow, incredible. It's only getting worse. So then, is it because of me then? It obviously has to be. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? We shall figure that out though. But for this video, I'm not really going to worry about it at the moment because I want to focus on the airport. So let's run back to... Let's see if this is saying the same thing in the oil city, that the oil is fully produced, which I don't believe it's going to show, but we shall check it out just in case. Maybe it was just slow updating. I have no idea. Here's hoping. So we're back in our oil city. And yeah, but it's made up more than half. Wow, that is fast. Wow. It updates pretty quickly. Hold on one second. And that's up to 315. Interesting how each city has a different set or a different representation of what's there and what's not. Good news is that they're both growing, albeit metal is the slowest. But crude oil pretty much is filled up. Just have to wait for everything else to take effect. Okay, all right. But the good news is that it updates, you know, even when I'm not online. So that's good, I believe, because I really haven't touched this region since the last time you guys saw the video, which was video 26. So this had to have accumulated while I was offline, which in my opinion is absolutely awesome, so that I don't have to sit in the game and let the simulation run and possible disasters trigger, which I have had such luck with, which actually is another fix that they've added in this one, where they have it on a cooldown timer. If you if you've been getting spammed with disasters, you know, now it triggers a cooldown timer. But our airport is starting to take shape. I can't wait. It'll be the first time that I've seen it through. But actually, the city that we need to be working right now is indeed our garbage city. So let's jump back over there for the last time. This is our last jump, guys. Sorry for all the jumping, but I just wanted to check out each city and, you know, basically just, you know, make sure everything was right. I'm sure you guys don't really mind, but I'm always thinking like that, if you guys haven't noticed, which I'm sure you have. But let's get back to this. We need to first make the profit that this is requiring. And first of all, it needs 160. I can already tell. Actually, I think that's what it's referencing, though. Right. And that has to be because of traffic, because that's been holding us up. But let's speed up time. We don't want to really waste it. I need to rethink my roads of the entrance. Actually, I know. I've already thought about that. Interesting. These things are filling up and quickly. And those trucks are just not coming fast enough because we have all the coal here ready to go. It's just that, you know, they're just not getting here fast enough or in time to get it. So I don't know. Oh great, now we have an arsonist again. Excellent. Oh, don't you tell me it's still there. Oh no, they were just going back. I think they still will go out to one fire if it's just one fire, but if it's more than one, I'm so eager to see that, actually. Really eager to see that. Stuck at 90. Yeah, no, workers. What is that profit that they're showing? Oh, recycling service deal. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a fire. Oh, in not the airport. Oh. Interesting that he had... Why did he go way to the airport for... You know, their travel paths are just... Well, there you go, guys. That's proof. There's a fire somewhere over here that is going to... While the other truck was over there going to a different fire. That's awesome. Oh no, that was a fire marshal. Sweet. that was the fire marshal. That is indeed the fire marshal. Sweet. He's checking on the buildings. It's Fire Marshal Bill. Nice. Don't worry, I'm not going to imitate Jim Carrey, because I sure had a thought. Yes, I did. Okay. Anyway, Fire Marshal Bill, everybody. There you saw him. I am so baffled by that not enough places to ship freight, because we have just built another one of those things just so that they could ship freight. No shoppers. Okay, alright. I'm not going to really mayor the city right now because I'm really focused on this. Whoa, we have no profits today? Kidding me, right? I was just stuck at 90. Oh, because that takes away from the profits. Of course it does. Truth be told. Well, maybe not. Well, it's cool. Really, the whole point is to supply this airport. And if I can do that without having, well, we have only half of the city enrolled into school. That is a problem. Might have to focus some on, you see, this is behind, as well as now the crude oil being, well, we didn't check this city. I don't think. But that's behind too, but that's fine. Okay. So that may be a work in progress. We will work on that, but I'm not really going to make it a high priority because we're still supplying the airport, although it's taking a little bit of time. But by the next video, hopefully that will have increased quite a bit, as it did in this video from last video. So I'm really not worried about it at all. Hey, look at the greenhouse. Interesting. That's a texture glitch, I think. Texture bug. So we have a nice city here, guys. But one thing we're gonna do too. Once we have the airport built, I'm going to go over to the other cluster over there and make sure that they're starting to send over the resources they need for that quiet escape. I think we can get away with that now, since the simulation works behind the scenes when we're not in a city. I'm gonna go over here and make sure we're sending, or maybe start the groundwork to make sure that we are sending the resources that's needed for that archaeology there. So I really want to get, and like I said, I want to get the each great work in this region, and that shouldn't be too difficult to do. But we just have to make sure that we're providing the right resource for what that is, and that's a huge building. Interesting indeed, that's huge. Okay, so it needs metal, alloy, and TVs. What are we producing here, if we are producing anything? We have coal. Everything needs metal and alloy. So maybe in this city we do a little specialization in the way of what is this? Is coal? Yeah, it's coal mine. In the way of 9-month supply. That's excellent. 26-month. That's awesome. Yes, let's focus on that in this city. So we're actually going to take the same approach by building this, trying to upgrade it, so we can indeed get the smelting operation going, so we can supply that archaeology. So we need to speed up time a little bit, so we can get the archaeology going, so we can probably knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I am hoping, so hoping. Almost there. Almost there. And that's exporting, so we really shouldn't have a problem getting that here. Let's go with it. Profits at 16,000. That's good for now. But I'm sure it will go up, I'm hoping. Or maybe, well, maybe it won't. Do we have all the trucks? Yes. It does. And that should be fine. That shouldn't have a problem. But does it have all the trucks? No, it does not. Not entirely sure that's a problem, though. And if I'm not mistaken, this one doesn't have all the coal shafts. Sure doesn't. So we have our work cut out for us in this city too. So yes, we need 100,000 more simoleon profit per day in order to realize our goal of upgrading this headquarters so that we can place the smelting factory down. And the city itself is somewhat developing, but a lot of traffic. Yes, indeed. Okay, guys, so what I will do, because I have an update on my website saying that this video is not up today, but as you can see, it's up. But I am going to, again, change the schedule, as I mentioned earlier. And I want to make sure that, you know, it's really optimized to be the best for what everybody wants to see. So I do hear you when you ask for this series more. And I do totally understand why, because it is literally fun for me to play this because it requires thinking. You know, I mentioned it before, but I'm a strategy guy, and even though, you know, not always perfect, definitely love doing it and tend to do very well for the most part. The thing is, you know, it's a little more challenging when you're trying to commentate and, you know, think critically and strategically, you know, for a game. But I will achieve that goal. I sure will. I definitely will. Both in this and my other Let's Plays, as I'm really excited about Rome Total War 2 coming out. I'm excited about a lot of games, and that's just one that's been on my mind lately. That's moving up. Good. We might hit that number if these guys keep coming, which they won't. So we probably won't hit that number, and the traffic is definitely not helping. So yeah, good luck with that one. Not quite gonna hit that number, but it's good to know that we're closer. Okay, right. That's our education city. Cool. And our electronic city. So from the electronic city, we could start to send the TVs, but I want to wait so that I can manage it a little bit, because those TVs are one of the primary sources of our income over there, but we still have the computers. So if we stop exporting the TVs, we'll still get the imports or the exports from computers, which is still a significant amount of simoleons. So that's actually a good strategy there. Well, cool. Get the upgrade there. That's cool. Oh, by the way, guys, sorry, because I did tell you I wasn't going to switch cities again, and I just did from that other city to this one. But I'm done. In the next video, guys, we're going to stick with the one city, the garbage city, and then, well, maybe we will be going back and forth between the garbage city and the oil city, because those are the two resources that we're sending to the airport. But I forgot that we also set up alloy and metal in the casino city temporarily just to supply the airport. So as a result, what might happen is that we'll be jumping around between all three of those cities until that airport is built. Once the airport is built, we'll come over here, get things started, And then we're going to start our third cluster in this region. And now that I think about it, that's one thing I can start thinking about and planning. Because the other archaeology, first of all, let's yes, I really want to start focusing on the next one. So let me do one thing real fast. Let's jump there so I can see what the requirements are for the other great work, so I can start thinking about what type of cities we'll need in this cluster. And maybe we can just build one city that supplies everything we need for that great work, and then I can really be a little creative with the other 3 cities, because I'm trying to get away from specializations in at least one of these clusters here. So let's focus on that. But let's first see Space Center. We need fuel, we need alloy, and we need computers. Given that we need those things, there's 2 things we're going to need. We're going to need, and I hate to say electronics, but we're going to need an electronics production of some sort. So maybe we won't focus on high-tech electronics, but it would definitely be electronics. But maybe we can still do something different in the city, but just have a spot designated for electronics, which will in fact make it an electronic specialization. But here we need oil in this region, which we do have, if I'm not mistaken. Why does it feel like we have? Oh, right, because I'm sitting on the Great Works. But that city produces oil, but this is probably the best one to do it at. So we'll tap this city for oil. And what else do we need? We need alloy, and we need fuel. Okay, and then the computers. Okay, so this city, maybe this city, nope, let's see about this city. That has ore. Does any of these cities have both? That one does. Maybe that can be the one that supplies us with alloy. In fact, maybe we'll just make that city right there like multiple specializations. Maybe we'll place electronics, coal, and ore in that city. I think we can do that. I think it's a good challenge. So electronics / ore / coal, all in that one city. I think we can do it. And I want to try it. Maybe, in fact, that'll be the first city I try in this cluster, just to get that going. And if it's not, what I want to do is get a small community city going. And I could do that in this one, but I think I can also do it in this one. So, and definitely this one, but I want to, oh, yeah, this one has everything. Coal, ore, oil. Maybe we can do a 4. Now that might be quite difficult. But this would have to be oil. And this one will be the big cluster of specializations. And then I can really be creative in this city and in that city. That way we have everything we need in this cluster to build our great works. So that should be good. And let's also take a look at the other one, just so that I can... This one. Now this one... Tell you what, let's just jump around really fast to see which one will fit the specialization the best. This has a high level of both of those. This has the oil. This has oil. This has all 3. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, you guys let me know which cluster you want which which great work in, because the solar farm, I think we could do the solar farm here. But again, I don't mind us really just focusing on whichever. But let me know, guys, what your thoughts are on that. This one needs plastics, alloy, and crates. Or processors. Sorry. Okay, so guys, that's gonna be it for now. This one is a little under an hour, but not by much. But don't worry, because I think we're gonna increase this series anyway. So thanks guys so much for your dedication to this series. This is actually my favorite currently, because it's SimCity. But I love doing the Civilization 5. I love doing them all, to be honest with you, all the way down to anyone you name. And I'm very excited about Star Drive. So, guys, I hope you like the Let's Plays that are coming up and the ones that are currently being uploaded. As always, let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to stop by the website to check out the updates and stay fresh on what's going on with the channel. Guys, thank you so much, and again, I will see you, as I often do, in the next video.